My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you are doing well. This here is the Helikon-Tex Numbat, and this is one of my most favorite products of all time. Just in case you're not familiar with the Numbat, this is a chest rig. You wear it just like this, and you can put anything inside of this that you want to. I've been wearing this, using this, testing this for 5 years, and without a doubt, this is one of the best outdoor products that I have ever used. You can wear this when you're out hiking, backpacking, motocamping, kayaking, and so on. And again, you can put inside of this anything that you want to. Items that you want to have quick access to. Check this out, my friends. There is a brand new version of the Numbat, and it's out on the market today. This is the Numbat Mini, or at least that's what I'm going to call it. Helikon-Tex is calling this the Small Numbat. It is essentially the exact same product, but there are some exceptions. It has one additional feature, it's smaller in size, and get this, it's more expensive for some reason. Here we have both variants side by side, the larger and the smaller. When it comes to the overall feature set, they're similar, but they're not exactly the same. For an example, with the small version here, we now have hook and loop on the outside. And instead of having elastic, stretchy pockets on the front, we have a zippered compartment. Additionally, we have 2 rows of PALS webbing instead of 1. On the bottom of each of these, we have some elastic so you can attach whatever you want to. Flipping these around, they have basically the exact same sort of features, but with some minor differences. For one, with the larger size Numbat, we have a 3D mesh that helps somewhat with ventilation. In truth, it's not going to do a whole lot as far as preventing you from sweating, but this 3D mesh does help evaporate that somewhat. With the smaller version, you have no 3D mesh on the back side. What you do have is a meshy sort of panel for your back that connects to the pack itself with buckles. Now, when it comes to the smaller version, you have 2 additional buckles, and I'll talk about these in just a moment. With the larger size Numbat, you can see here that we have these straps in each of the corners. You do not have those straps with the smaller Numbat. But with the smaller Numbat, you have sleeves. One here, here, and here. These sleeves are so that you can take the buckles and hide them away. That way, you can utilize these 2 buckles here, which allow you to wear this as a waist pack. You do not have that functionality with the larger size Numbat. The best way to show you the features of the Numbat and to compare them is to put them on. Now, as you can see here, the way that I like to wear these is rather low. That way, it doesn't interfere with the sternum strap of my backpacks. So instead of being more of a chest rig, this is more of a stomach rig. That's the way that I like to rock these if I'm wearing a backpack. Once you're wearing the Numbat, you have 2 zippers that allow you to open up the system just like this. Basically, it forms a sort of tray, which allows you to access the gear and equipment that you want. On the front side, you have numerous sleeves in addition to a zippered pocket. On the back side, you have hook and loop, so you can attach basically anything that you want to. Down at the bottom, you can see that there are 2 clips. Those clips attach a sort of map pocket, which I have removed. With the smaller size Numbat, it goes on the exact same way. And as you can see, I have this one running just a little bit lower. That way it doesn't interfere with the sternum strap on a backpack. We have 2 zipper pulls, and this opens up in a shelf formation. Here we have the map pocket, which, as you can see here, I have taken out, and that's because I tend not to use these. This is too small for a map, and the functionality here doesn't add a whole lot for myself. In addition, we have this strap here, which connects to those buckles on the back that allows you to wear this as a waist belt. Turning to my side here, you can see that essentially this is the exact same thing as the larger size Numbat. We have the shelf, we have a zippered pocket, numerous sleeves, hook and loop so you can attach any sort of add-on that you want to, including a holster. In addition, we have 2 clips at the bottom which attach that map pocket. Again, I don't plan to use that, so I've taken it out. Before I take this off and we go over some stats, I want you all to focus on the back here. You can see that 3D mesh. That mesh holds this pack into place. And at the same time, it allows your body to release heat and also moisture as you sweat. So far with the Numbat Mini, I've worn this out for one overnight trip where it was a backpacking adventure. I will show you some clips from that trip, and while doing so, I'll go over some stats concerning this. At the time of filming, there are 5 different color variations of the Small Numbat. We have black, coyote brown, shadow gray, brown gray, and multicam. The multicam version is more expensive. The small version measures 9 inches long, 6 inches tall, and 2 inches deep, whereas the large version measures 11 inches long, 7.6 inches tall, and it has a depth of 2.3 inches. The weight of the small version here is 13.6 ounces, and it is made from a 500 denier Kedora with YKK zippers. And the retail price of this is $90 from the Helikon-Tex website, but you have to pay for shipping. If you buy it on Amazon, it is $110, but typically shipping is free, so it does balance out, no matter where you decide to purchase it from. While I still have quite a bit of testing to do with the smaller Numbat, I can share some initial impressions with you all. First, let's talk about quality. The quality of this is excellent. The construction is very good, and in truth, I have no complaints as far as this department goes, this category goes. Helikon-Tex is an interesting company. Sometimes their craftsmanship as far as the construction goes is not that good. That doesn't mean the product's going to fail or anything like that, but oftentimes their products are covered in loose threads. But for whatever reason, that does not appear to be the case with the Numbat. Every Numbat that I've ever purchased, has been top-notch quality. And this is true with the small one here. As you can see there, the zippers are very, very smooth. At the same time, this opens up almost to 90 degrees, allowing you to access whatever you decide to put inside of this. Just as with the larger version, it is excellent as far as the options of organizing your gear goes. You can essentially set this up for whatever adventure that you're going out for. If you're going out for a day hike, you can put in there what you want. If you're going out fishing, you can put in here what you may need at a moment's notice. In other words, my friends, this is very versatile and also very adaptable. Wearing the small version is just as comfortable as wearing the larger one. Now naturally, with this being smaller, you will sweat less. With this one here, this is certainly a sweat magnet. But the truth is, this one is too. The 3D mesh on the backside of the larger one, it doesn't do a whole lot as far as negating sweat. Obviously, with the smaller size pack here, it fits less gear and less equipment. For myself, I can fit my compact firearm inside of this with a holster, and also my phone, keys, and camera batteries. That is how I ran this pack on the adventure that I just spoke about and showed you all. For comparison, with the larger size, I can fit the same compact firearm inside of this. My phone, keys, I can also fit camera batteries. I can fit a bag that has like gloves and a face mask and a hat. And I can also fit a small container of water inside of this for quick access. There's no doubt about it that this certainly can hold more. But for those times where you don't need to carry more with you, the smaller size can certainly get the job done. Both of these Numbats are extremely impressive when it comes to weather resistance. And what I'm talking about specifically is wet weather. These are not waterproof, but they are water resistant, meaning you can be out in a light rain and you don't have to worry about the contents of the inside getting soaking wet. Now, of course, if it's a downpour, you will either want to cover this up, put it up, or put the items that you're carrying inside of it in Ziploc bags to keep them dry. That is what I do. Going back to concealed carry, a compact firearm really does fit the best inside of this. I would talk about this in more detail and also give you some visual examples, but anytime that I really talk about firearms or show them off, my videos get demonetized. So it is what it is. If you have any further questions about firearms fitting inside of this, feel free to shoot me an email and we could talk about it in more detail there. It should be mentioned that each of the straps have strap keepers, which is a nice feature. Concerning the waist belt functionality, I have yet to actually use this. That is something that I need to test out. A question that I have concerning this is not something that Helikon-Tex has specifically talked about, but I wonder, can you wear this as a chest rig with the waist belt strap around you and wear this while you're running? When it comes to the original Numbat, it was a terrible pack to go running with. And that's because there was no support to basically hold this thing tightly into place. If you run with the Numbat, it just bounces and flops around like crazy, even if you have it really, really tight. It's possible, thanks to the waist belt strap around your chest, that you can wear this and run with it, but I don't know for certain. That is something that I will test out. The last thing that we should talk about before wrapping this up is price. The $90 retail, $110 on Amazon at the time of filming, that's certainly not bad. But with this being smaller, this should not be more expensive than the regular size Numbat, the larger Numbat. And it is for some reason. When you're getting less, you shouldn't have to pay more. So I'm not exactly sure what Helikon-Tex is thinking in this regards. Ultimately, when it comes to the smaller size Numbat, which I call the Mini, I love it. It's just as good as the larger size, and it does offer a little bit of variation as far as the utility goes of this product. You can wear the larger one when you need more space, the smaller one when you don't need to carry as much. So far, both are excellent, both are comfortable, both are well made, and I can easily recommend both. With that being said, I do have more testing to do. Again, I have one trip out with this one, and I have about 2 million trips out with the larger size. Make sure to comment down below, share your thoughts. What do you all think about the OG Numbat, the larger size? And also, what do you think about the Mini? What do you like? What would you change? What should be different? If you enjoyed this episode, if you found it helpful, please hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Until next time, everyone, take care, be well, strength and honor. Bye for now.